Welcome to the show, everyone. We have comedian Teddy Bruno on the show. We have a great show for you today. We have testicle flavored beer. Amazon planning on a once a week delivery plan. Playing with Ballz with J Val. We got crazy news and much more. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Epic Radio Show. Let's get ready to make life epic.
Welcome, everybody, to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic. This is the only show where semen is a noun and a verb.
Gross.
Today we're going to be talking about a wide range of topics. But first, let me introduce the cast. We have Ashley in the studio.
Hi. As always.
Yeah, and then we have the one they call J Val in the studio.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
He was mugged in Canada.
Yeah. No,
They were very polite about it, though.
Nah, I'll tell you guys the story later.
They robbed him, beat him up, but then paid his hospital bills. You know what I mean?
So very nice of them, right? Jesus.
Oh man, it's been a long time since you've been in the studio, Jay.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say finally,
Yeah,
Jay has come back
yeah,
to the Epic Radio Show.
yeah, buddy.
But I missed everybody, and it's great to be back in studio. So
I know.
I'm happy.
Getting
Yeah,
beat
buddy.
to shit.
Yeah, even though, but
Even though he's
no,
fucked
I
up.
can get into that story a little later, or
Well,
now
no, you
if want.
can
Now? Okay.
go into it now. That's fine.
So basically what happened was I was going to bandage myself up, but actually today's the day I'm going to get these stitches out. So.
Yay.
So I was playing the Xbox and standing up, and this is a warning for you guys or all your kids. Don't hold your breath to get rid of hiccups.
I was gonna say, and don't sit too close to the TV.
Or yeah, that too. Yeah,
Both of those
the
things.
poltergeist came out and like got me, but
Yeah.
no. Anyways, I had the hiccups. I went to get rid of them, so I held my breath, and I held it for too long. So I guess that's kind of like a blonde moment because
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, that could be like a new blonde joke, you know, like, you know, you're so dumb that you held your breath too long and passed out. But yeah, I passed out and I woke up on the floor, like I'm playing the game, and, you know, next thing I know, I wake up on the floor and I'm like, how the hell did I get on the floor? And then I felt this warm waterfall just coming down my face, and I wiped my hand, and
Was
I'm like,
TLC there?
yeah, they were like, don't
go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, but I felt the blood, and I'm like, what the hell? And
Jeez.
yeah, then I ran and looked in the mirror, and I seen like you could see my skull, man. And I'm like, holy
God damn.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit. But I mean, I think I was really upset when it happened because I'm like, my face, man.
He's all his face. A moneymaker.
A moneymaker.
No, but then I'm like, I was like, you know what? I'm really thankful that I didn't lose my eye, or you know,
Or something like it goes like into your brain somehow.
I would hate to lose.
Pretty much the only thing you lost was self-respect.
Yeah, I didn't lose these pretty
You can't make
eyes,
money
thank
now on the
God.
streets.
And yes, or I could have like been paralyzed or something.
Yeah,
so.
something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thankful, so I'm here and I'm alive, and
Yeah.
and that's my story.
Welcome back.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
As always, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter and the social medias.
All of them.
Follow us on YouTube. Instagram, Epicness216. Our brand new website, theepicradioshow.com, is up. As you can see, we are wearing, 2 out of 3.
Well, me and
Jay's is on order.
Yeah, mine's on order.
Yeah, but, God damn this
wearing
mic.
shirts.
Okay,
They're awesome, though, by the way.
They're very nice, very good quality.
Nice.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable. $12.50 on the website.
Yeah,
right now. That's a special, man.
Yeah, that's the deal.
And the thing is with them too. I mean, there's $5 shipping, but I mean,
that's we can't
really do anything about that.
Yeah, like I'm ordering probably 30 or 40 of them, maybe.
Yeah,
and then so you just spend the shipping on one order, right? Mm-hmm. So order more than one.
Make it count.
Make it count. Mm-hmm. They're awesome though. Good material. They're really nice.
And it's something special right now because we're celebrating the website being done.
The website.
They will eventually have to go up, unfortunately, because got to make a little bit of money.
Hey, we're growing, man. We're doing things.
Yeah. There's going to be more merchandise on the website soon. I'm working on making a backpack. There's going to be hats. There's going to be
mugs.
There's going to be coffee mugs.
Awesome.
There's going to be mouse pads. There's going to be bumper stickers coming soon, so you can show support.
Gonna be awesome, yes.
You put it, slap it on the back of your
literally.
Even if you don't have a car, get one and slap it on the back of your back.
Slap it on the back of
go
some
to a random parking lot and just
slap it on someone's car. Who cares?
Slap it on
someone's face. Who cares? It'll stick.
Just stick it on their forehead.
Stick it on someone's anywhere, really.
Use it as a bandage, Jay.
Yeah. Cover your eyebrow with it.
I know. Oh yeah, right there. Just
yep.
It's like advertising.
Branding.
Free advertising.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep. Getting to our first topic.
Because that was not a topic. That was not just a topic. Rambling.
No,
that was just ramblings. So basically, Walmart decided to make a cute ad about a gay couple dating in a store. People are pretty upset about this.
Upset how?
Well, obviously, I don't know. I guess what it is like they. Well, let me read a little bit more into this. So, Walmart has a series that it's promoting on its Facebook page called Love. Is in the aisle. Sorry,
Love is in the aisle. A
dating show at Walmart. The videos show people going on blind dates at Walmart. The second episode is about Pat and Andy, where they shop and joke around, and Andy asks if 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body wash actually contains all 3 of those products. Cute and a little weird, nothing anyone could get upset about. But basically, there's a bunch of people, bashing it,
but why?
Basically saying, why do they have a gay couple?
Because gay people are in real life. What do you mean?
Yeah, basically almost kind of watering down Walmart, which I don't understand how that's a thing, because Walmart's already pretty watered down. I mean, they try to. I don't get it, though. They try to reach out to everybody.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of people, especially on the alt-right, are up in arms about it. Hate groups, obviously.
Obviously, the only people who have problems with this don't like gay people.
Yeah, basically.
Or you don't have to put it in our face.
Exactly. That's kind of where I'm going with that.
We all the straight people have always put the fact that they're straight in our face. So what's the difference?
Why aren't there straight parades though? Somebody answer me that.
Because straight people were usually always kind of just welcomed.
I just want to see. I just want to see a big float with titties and shit. You know
I'd love to see a float with titties too, but
there'd have to be both though, because it's straight, right?
Sure,
you have to have some of a little bit of
floating penis thing. But I don't understand why they don't do that in gay parades, though.
I would love to see titties everywhere. Yeah, titties everywhere.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't know.
But all you gay hating people, stop being so concerned about stuff that you don't even need to worry about. It's just a fucking stupid little Walmart. This is
my thing.
Little thing they ran. It's not that deep.
And we get backlash sometimes on the show about some of the things we talk about, even though we don't really try to get too political. I say fuck them pretty much. You know what I mean? I don't really care.
This stupid little
the thing
commercial
is,
thing is
when I do this show, I do it because I enjoy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I want to talk about things that I want to talk about. You know, and if it doesn't resonate with you, or if you think it's offensive, just don't fucking watch.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I hate to be like that because
or you know,
I want people to watch a show, but if you're going to be offended about every little thing, don't watch it.
If it is offensive to you, also, then why don't you just call in and debate it? I mean, we'd love to debate some stuff, man.
But I don't want to debate with people who think there's something wrong with gay people, though.
No, I know. Well, you know what? But it's whatever.
No.
To me, it's like, well, obviously you're just fucking shitty because you don't like gay people.
I have had gay friends.
This is the thing. And my point was,
I will say they're fun to hang around with, man.
But my point was, like, I don't understand like why it bothers people so much about stuff like that. You know, not everything is for you.
Exactly.
Not everything is for you. Like, stop being so conceited and so self-absorbed.
Right.
And realize that there's other people out here in this world.
A variety of interests.
Genders, sexuality, color, whatever.
Everything.
So, like, if you don't
like something, then stay the fuck out of it.
Yeah, you don't have to
Walmart. If you're against this little gay
website and start a hate group over a fucking
if they're against some stupid little Walmart dating episode, then they got more serious issues to work on in life, because that's like a blip in time. And I'm sure for gay people, this is something like that they're like, oh wow, this is great because they're showing a gay couple. Exactly. But then it's like, but for you it doesn't matter. So why make it?
Why does it matter? Yeah. So why does it matter to you? Why do you have to make a big deal out of it?
Shut the fuck up and do whatever it is that makes you happy, and let them be happy about what they're happy about. That's it. You don't gotta be attacking everybody. Stop being so mean. Stop attacking everybody. Everyone just leave everyone alone. Let them do their shit.
We have Teddy Bruno coming up. We're going to take a break. When we get back, we will have that interview. So keep your locks right here.
Or not.
On the Epic Radio Show.
Whatever, right?
So I guess that's not happening. Welcome back, everyone. Could not get a hold of him. No. That's the
first time in a while.
I know, that's the first time in a long time, man. I was looking forward to this. I actually talked to him for a couple hours yesterday.
I guess maybe he'll call back sometime. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he'll call back or whatever. Anyways, moving on. I guess we'll go into our second topic. So
which is
Amazon.
Amazon. Who doesn't love Amazon?
Amazon's latest program to try to curb emissions, it's 1 delivery day per house per week. So what that means is you can enroll in the program to where you can order throughout the week. So like if you need, I don't know, whatever. Say you need a charger and you need a hat. You need
a hat. You need a sombrero.
Yeah, whatever.
You're going on vacation.
You know, instead of them sending you separate packages different days of the week, you can pick, like, say Monday is a good delivery day for you, right?
Yeah.
And they'll, whatever you order throughout the week, they'll send you all your shit in one box.
Big old box.
So that'll cut down on a little bit, kind of like delivery time. Sometimes you won't have to wait so long. Less packages to lose, shit like that. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good idea. What do you guys think?
At first, go ahead, Jay.
No, go ahead.
Mine's a little long. That's why.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Mine is too.
It kind of makes sense, but I mean, I don't know either about it.
I mean, at first I thought, well, what if it's like an emergency and I need something like really quick from Amazon? And then I was thinking, well, I usually don't have emergencies like that, so
yeah, I mean,
it isn't that
worst
deep,
case
really.
scenario, if it's an emergency, we'll go to a store.
So basically, it'll take. They're just, if you order a bunch of stuff, they're gonna send it all at once, and so it might take a little longer to get to you.
Yes.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be necessarily 2 day shipping, depending on when you ordered it, but it would all arrive on the same day, whatever day you choose.
So if you order something on like Tuesday, and if your delivery day is Wednesday, it would come the next day. So it's kind of like okay, I guess. I mean,
I don't know how that works. See, that's
the thing.
They haven't clarified all that.
Week, or would it be?
So that's what I'm saying. So like, if you order it, like, say your order date is Monday, and you order it Sunday, would you get it Monday, or would it be the following Monday?
I mean, I feel like since they're like adjusting all of the rest of the delivery days, having like 1 or 2 items delivered the next day probably shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, they're adjusting a lot of other stuff. If I order something on Thursday,
but they barely even do 1 day shipping now.
Yeah. Well, I know, I'm just saying.
I would say that,
especially on like a Sunday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would think they would almost hold it for a week.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever order stuff, anyways, it really doesn't matter. If you don't need it right away. Yeah. Then, I mean, I get it, man. It really wouldn't matter if you order a bunch of stuff and...
Yeah. You know. See, I kind of like getting my stuff, though. Like,
yeah. Because what happens if I need something?
Yeah, because I buy a lot of stuff for the studio on Amazon. Yeah, definitely. So sometimes I need it in that 2 days, you know?
Oh, sure.
Especially, like, if I have to replace a cable. Like, you know, sometimes I do tests and stuff.
What if I need a fucking giant-ass dildo? I need that shit, like, in 2 days. What if I need that shit in 2 days? I need that shit in 2 days. I don't want to wait till fucking Friday if it's on a Tuesday. I don't want to wait till 3 days. I need it in 2 days. Good morning, Allison. Good morning.
Hi, Allison.
David and Tommy Parker.
Just came into
me ordering my giant dildos.
Yeah.
Only on the Epic Radio Show.
So I'm just saying, if I need my giant dildos or I need batteries for my, vibrators.
I own a dildo.
How do you know?
That's crazy.
You don't know my life. Just because I'm married to you doesn't mean you know my life.
Okay.
Okay. At least we figured that out on the air.
Yeah.
We figured out that Epic doesn't know my life.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He just doesn't. He don't know my life. That's it. Hi, Larry.
What's up, Larry? What's going on, bud?
Hey, what's up, Larry?
He misses the show. He said, damn it, I missed this show with Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know, man.
Yeah, man. How you doing, Larry, man?
What up, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
David, tell him to stay tuned with the sports because I want his opinion on some stuff.
Yeah, he's about to talk about Ballz here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
You want to do that now? Or are you ready?
Hang on.
In a second. Yeah.
David just said, "Yep, just tuned into the giant dildo conversation." That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
we're here for giant dildo conversations. Anyone want to talk about giant dildos with me? Just message me on Facebook. We'll talk about dildos all day long.
Do not do that.
We'll talk about dildos all day long. Size, all the things. Like length.
I am really excited to talk about one thing, though. Sorry.
It's okay.
Not that, though.
Yeah, you're excited
He's excited to talk about some dildos, girl.
That was, hey.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Go ahead and answer it. Welcome to the Epic Radio Show. Is it not plugged in?
Yeah, it is, but...
Who is this?
It's actually our guest.
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. Well... Okay.
Well, ring.
I guess we'll do that first.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, sorry about that. My kid had the phone.
Nice.
That's what happens here.
All right.
Kids too.
Right.
Well, I guess we'll just commence the interview because we're like in the middle of the broadcast right now. So it's like,
hello, everybody.
Hey.
We all understand the fatherhood.
The child factor. Yeah.
My nephew does that with my mom's phone. So
yeah, she's 7 months old and obsessed with screens already.
That's so adorable.
So let's talk a little bit about you, Teddy. How did you get to Cleveland? Because that's an interesting story.
Okay, yeah. So I was actually born and raised in Ashtabula, Ohio.
Okay.
About an hour from here, and then like most people from Ashtabula, Ohio, as soon as I was 17, I left. And I kind of bounced around a lot, but I spent the past couple of years in New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't know if you guys have ever been there before. But
I will be. First week in April, I'm going.
What was that?
The first weekend of April, I'm going to New Orleans for 4 days.
First time?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to love it, man. It's kind of like a date with Bill Cosby. There's a lot of heavy drinking and then a lot of fuzzy memories.
What you doing? You put the pudding with the pudding.
And you're going with a friend of yours. That makes me nervous.
Yeah, and depending where he's at and where my work schedule takes me, I might meet up with you guys. I don't know. I'll see. Hopefully, maybe I'll be down that way.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
That was my horrible Bill Cosby impression, by the way. That was.
It was great, though. It's always great every day.
But anyway, yeah, I had a terrible ex relationship, and I basically she went to go see a friend, to visit some family and friends, and I put her on a plane, and it took off, and I canceled the return flight, and then I packed up and moved to Cleveland. It was time to come home, you know.
So did she ever return?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She's out there somewhere in the ether.
Wow, that's crazy. In nature, that's funny. So you're a new dad.
Yeah, I'm a new dad. I'm a 7 months
Congratulations.
into the dad game.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What do you think is the hardest part being a dad and trying to do what you do with comedy?
Well, it's kind of funny because the hardest thing right now for me is time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My fiance is working part-time and going to school right now. So, and I work like 3 to 11 p.m. during my day job or evening job, if you will. So, really just trying to fill in the gaps with comedy and the rest of the time is family stuff, you know?
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
And you're actually the oldest of 4 kids, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
What was home life like for you?
It was different, man. It was really wild. My dad in 1969 opened up the first 2-story, 2-level disco club in Ohio.
Wow.
So I spent most of my childhood carrying ice buckets to different areas of the bar and whatnot.
I just watched that Studio 54 movie. Or documentary, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So my dad owned Sardi's. There's one in New York City, and then there was one here.
Nice.
It was like Ohio Studio 64.
Oh, okay, awesome. Oh, okay, sweet.
That's what's up, man. So being in that nightclub, do you think that was kind of like how your kind of intro to stand-up comedy? Like, do you see any correlation with that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think I did my first beer bong when I was 8. Like, it was a different environment to be around. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up a lot quicker than a lot of the kids like my age or peers.
Yeah.
And most kids collected baseball cards. I collected the cool beer caps that I would pick up Saturday morning.
Wow, that's funny. So you had told me a funny story about when your now fiance, right?
Yes, yeah, we're getting married in June.
That's awesome! Congratulations.
Thank you.
You had a funny story to tell about when she was giving birth to your
oh boy,
to your child.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a great experience. I mean, so a lot of women are freaked out because there's a lot of stories out there about women shitting themselves during child labor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's like a lot of pressure and pushing, and she was really worried about this, and it was like always a subject topic.
Oh boy.
And during the actual labor, you know, like I'm standing there, like right next to her, you know, trying to be, you know, the tough man and everything.
Yeah.
You got this. You're doing great. And she pushed the baby out, and, you know, I kind of buckled a little, and she goes, "Did I shit myself? I smell shit." And I was like, "No, honey, that was me. I'll be right back."
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is really funny.
So your day job, you're actually a surgical technologist. What exactly is that?
So it's a really fancy way of saying I hand people shit all day.
Oh, okay.
I want to do that.
Oh, I heard they make good money though doing that.
I mean, it's decent money. Yeah, it definitely, you know, provides for the family.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was I was sitting at home one day. I was like smoking. I was probably a little like Cheech and Chong moment, and my buddy said, you know, this whole time I'm thinking, like, what can I do with my life? Like, what kind of career can I have that's so meaningless that I do, like, every day without thinking about it, that could make it really easy?
Yeah.
And my buddy asked me to pass it to him, so I was like, here you go, and I was like, boom, I got it. And from now on, it was just scalpel, you know,
yeah,
like forceps. Yeah, I could pass somebody something pretty easily.
That's what's up, yeah. Especially if you're in like a smoke circle, you know, passing the blunt. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So you had previous training, obviously.
Absolutely. No, it's a cool job, though. I basically I set up a sterile field for surgery, and I assist the surgeon during the case, and I tell jokes in between. It kind of lightens the mood.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, like, who do you think your biggest influence in the comedy world is?
Probably two comedians. One of which from the 50s, actually, late 50s, early 60s, Lenny Bruce, and probably my biggest influence of our time would be Dave Attell. Okay,
Dave Attell. He's really funny. I haven't seen anything lately. But he has some classic stuff. If you go ahead.
I'm more of an off-color comic, so he's kind of always been like an influence to me. You know?
It's funny too because you run a lot of your jokes past your fiance.
Yeah. She's basically like the first stop before the stage. I mean, if she doesn't laugh, then I don't think really many people will. She's not the easiest laugh.
Yeah. So what does she do if she doesn't like the joke?
She'll literally just be like, nah.
I think, does she boo you off the stage like, boo, sit down, go home?
She'll be like, no, I don't think that's funny.
Like, all right, I won't do that. But
she's supportive, right?
I mean, that's very supportive.
I learned really quick that, like, I can try it after she says it's not funny, but it normally just doesn't work.
Gotcha.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's Teddy Bruno. Tell the people how to reach you on the interwebs.
Oh, okay. So my presence on social media is not vast, but on Instagram it's Teddy Bruno _comedy.
Okay.
Twitter the same, Teddy Bruno _comedy. On Facebook, I'm just Teddy Bruno. I don't do a whole lot on Facebook anymore.
Gotcha. You can catch him live on the 16th of March. No Fucks Given in Terry Moran in Lakewood. Show starts at 9. On 3/29, there's a comic book show at the Legacy Village Hyatt in Beechwood. Doors open at 6:30, starts at 7. And then 411 Bill Squire's Comedy Cabin East End Pub in Lakewood at 8 p.m. So, if you want to, go ahead, follow him on Instagram.
Go do it.
Facebook, all the interweb stuff.
All the stuff.
Thank you so much for being on the show, Teddy.
I really appreciate it. Having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Wish you a lot of luck. You're really funny. I think you're going to go places, man.
That dad part, he needs a lot of luck. He needs all the luck. Being a dad isn't easy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you. We're going to go on break. When we get back, we're going to be playing with some balls with Jay Val. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
All
right, welcome back. Yeah, make sure you follow us on social media. On Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Instagram Epicness216. EpicRadioshow.com. That was Teddy Bruno that we just interviewed. That was a good interview, man.
Yeah, buddy.
What? Oh yeah. Before we get into playing with balls, though, we had
comments.
Yeah, we had comments.
We had some comments because apparently David Franks is awesome.
Yep.
And he was helping Tommy Parker out. He's in another state, and he's helping people in a totally different state. It's pretty awesome. So Tommy Parker wanted to shout out David Franks, and I agree. David is he's a very great person. He's awesome. He brings so much to my life. I'm being a little dramatic there, but I do enjoy him on the show, and I think he's a really good person. Larry also said we knew he'd be able to step up and help you out. And then, David did see all this in the comments, and he was like, man, you guys are making me blush. And apparently, I guess this is just going to, heighten that. But you're a really great addition to the show, David. Even if you're only on every other week, you still go out of your way to help people. Yep. Even when you don't have to. So
yeah, and if you guys ever need anything from David, all you have to do, email me. At epicto4th@gmail.com. I will forward everything to him. So all you have to do is just the subject, get to work. I will make sure that he receives everything. Questions, comments. I mean, you want to say hi to him, whatever. You can just email that to me, and I will make sure he gets it.
Yeah. So a big applause for David Franks.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we ready for playing with balls?
I'm ready, man.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do this. What is up, amazing people? Today, your boy is back in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
He's live with Ballz.
I am live with Playing with Ballz this time, and I got some stuff for you. We're going to get into this. You guys feel free to call in. The number's right on the screen, or should be, and you guys go ahead and hit those buttons and call up in.
It is not on the screen.
Okay, well,
that's fine.
If you guys know the number, give us a call.
216-584-5718.
All right, so I feel free because I'd like to hear your comments on what we're going to talk about. So,
I can put it on the screen, though.
Gotcha.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
well, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, the NBA, I'm going to get into this real quick. I got a couple things on this. First up is, a question for you guys, do you guys think LeBron James is actually feeling a little bit, feeling remorse and maybe thinking that he made a mistake? Yeah. Is he thinking that he made a mistake leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I think so. I think he thought, the grass was greener on the other side.
Just like Kyrie Irving.
And it's not.
Yeah, just like...
It's dead grass.
Yeah, so... anyways... LeBron James leaves Cleveland and, a place where he's went to the Eastern Conference Finals. He owned the Eastern Conference. And then he goes to the Lakers, and his team is sitting in 10th place. 5 games out of making the 8th seed in the playoffs. And then, Kyrie's in a situation too. So they've lost like 3 or 4 in a row. Yeah. So it's good to see them. I mean, they're still in playoff contention, but the grass isn't greener over there either. No. So it's good. But one thing
another thing too. Sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
But I just want to mention that the teams are a lot better in the West.
Yeah.
So you're having to compete. More. It was almost a breeze for him to get through the Eastern Conference. By the end of the season, when it came playoffs and into the finals, they were still pretty fresh. Now they're over there in the West, and they have to play their fucking heart out just to earn these wins.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
And Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things. You know, he's had a lot of things catered to him here, and he's not getting that same treatment over there.
Yeah, exactly. He's not. And, I don't understand why he would want to go there anyways, man. I mean, I understand it because it's a large market, but he's never going to be loved there like he was here at all. And the thing is, you know, I think he really, I think he's having second thoughts like, man, what did I do? Because now I honestly don't see next season any big free agents coming to play with LeBron. I think Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they might end up. Kevin Durant might just sign back with the Warriors and say, you know what? I want to get more rings. And then Kyrie or KD might go to New York. So, I mean, there's a huge chance LeBron could not.
That is a big rumor. That's a big thing in the rumor mill right now that KD and Kyrie is going to New York.
So, I mean,
to the Knicks.
And a huge thing is another huge thing we forget is that LeBron had something to do. Magic tried to trade the whole damn roster. Now those guys are probably looking like, yo, man, you didn't want me, man. You wanted to trade me away, and that fell through. And now, I mean, their morale has got to be down. But anyways, to skip ahead with the Cavs, man, I just want to say, you know, what the heck are they doing, man? Because you guys
they've lost their fucking minds.
Well, listen, they're second last, okay, in the East. Yeah. They're third last overall in the NBA.
Yeah.
What are you doing winning games right now? You are 15-48. Why the hell are you trying to win games? I mean, granted,
fuck it up, dude. Yeah.
They won like 3 in a row. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing, man? And stop beating the Knicks, man. The Knicks are a team that is possibly going to end up, they could end up with, after this year, they could end up with KD, Kyrie, and Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Cavs? Get your shit together, man. Lose! This is the first time any fans are just like, lose.
Just fucking lose. Just do it.
I think the Knicks got it in their head like, this is a wash. If we end up out of the top 3 in this lottery, and we get like 5 or 6, the 5th or 6th pick, this season was just a waste of just, you know.
Oh, I know.
So, I mean, Cavs, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know if I have any comments on the NBA yet, but feel free to call in. But anyways, moving on to Major League Baseball. Epic, did you hear the 2 major deals that went down?
I did not.
So, Manny Machado, both of these guys are 26 years old. One guy I'm a huge fan of, Manny Machado and Bryce Harper. I love Bryce Harper since he came into the league. He's awesome. They're both 26. Manny Machado just got signed by the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
10 years, $300 million.
Wow.
Now, Bryce Harper's deal is 13 years,
13 years?
13 years, $330 million. What, is this dude going to play till he's 40 years old?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a long-ass contract.
Some of these guys have lost their damn mind, these agents. But you know what?
13 years.
Whoever the hell the managers are for the Phillies and the Padres, they need to get them in the Indians office, because our guys, our management, our front office, they haven't done shit but let our star players walk away.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah. Nothing. So, I mean, you know, there's been no big moves this offseason for the Indians. They've let Brantley walk. Encarnacion, they trade him away. They get, you know, let some Mike Miller, who we traded, Clint Frazier, who was one of our top prospects. You know, they trade this guy away and for Miller, and he was more like we were renting him. They had no interest in re-signing him. So I don't know what's going on with the Indians, but the only good news right now is Trevor Bauer is actually looking really good. He added a new pitch to his arsenal, and he's looking really good, and Jason Kipnis should be coming back. The main thing I want to talk about the Indians real quick, and then, you know, you guys give me some feedback too.
Is there any comments so far?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Let's find where they start. Okay. Well, Tommy Parker said Jay cracks me up. He was asking you if your wound hurts.
It did. It still hurts a little bit. Not as much as at first I didn't even feel anything, but then the next day and the day after it got worse. Like, I was really messed up.
But now it's not as bad.
Nah, yeah, I'm pretty good now.
It looks worse than it is.
Corey says they're praying for that and Kyrie trade in New York.
I know they
Corey.
Are. Okay.
They are praying for that because I keep seeing these like Photoshop pictures of like with Kyrie and KD in there. KD, I'm sorry. And like saying, "Oh, the new dream team and stuff," you know, like.
Oh well, yeah. They wouldn't even have to trade for him. They're both free agents after. I know. After I know
that's that. Yeah, so. It would be.
So yeah, that would be a hell of a team. And then if they do end up getting that #1 pick, even the #2 pick, you got KD, Kyrie, and then you add Zion Williamson or RJ Barrett. I mean, that team's gonna be set up to roll to take the East definitely. I mean, they would dominate the East. Next year. So, I mean, if they got KD and Kyrie, and then even if they added one of those young, because they're going to get one of the top picks, so they're going to get another star. So, that might be something that entices KD and Kyrie to come go to New York because of that pick. So, yeah.
Corey also said the Cavs are the only team that can tank a tank job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Yeah,
ridiculous. Man. It's like, come on, just fucking lose.
It's like, what? I don't understand what you're doing. I would have sat Kevin Love's ass down the rest of the season. Like, you ain't. He's been looking good. Don't get me wrong, but man, come on, dude.
Stop looking good.
Yeah, we need to get someone to pair with you. If we can get Zion or RJ Barrett, I'll be happy with either one of those guys. Absolutely. And then you know you keep Kevin Love because he's looking pretty good.
Fine.
Yeah.
You like how he looks, babe? Goldie wants to know what happened to Jay's face, but I told her we talked about it at the start of the show.
Yeah, you missed it, girl.
Yeah, you missed it, girl.
Yeah, anyways,
if you want to answer from Jay, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, don't do that. If you get the hiccups, don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath. Yeah, exactly.
I was making a joke, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know it was a joke.
I understand, but I'm being legit.
I know. If you heard the
start of the show,
yeah, and the story, then that joke you would have laughed at.
Yeah.
Tommy Parker says sunglasses, maybe, and I said sunglasses indoors, and he said he's a star. They wear sunglasses. Like,
they actually have a song like that. That's funny.
Oh, so silly.
Well, at night.
Yeah,
but not indoors.
Indoors at night.
Indoors at night.
Well, we were in a club.
On a cloudy day.
Yeah. We wear them wherever. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways. On a cloudy day, whatever.
Up in the club. Next story.
So silly.
So, we're finishing up with the MLB. Major League Baseball. So, oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. We were talking about Trevor Bauer.
Yep.
That's looking good. Oh, and the thing is, with the Indians getting rid of all these stars and letting them walk, not even trying to retain them, I do believe we can say bye to Francisco Lindor. I think Frankie's gonna just. I don't think he's gonna want to even stay here. He's gonna be like, who are they even trying to put around me? You guys are just letting everyone walk. Yeah. I mean, the Indians have been notorious for doing this since the 90s.
I know.
You know, I mean,
they'll build it up really good, and then let after a few years, bam, gone.
I mean, you were right there. You're right there, a couple pieces away from winning a World Series.
I know.
You were right there, and then you let these pieces go. Listen, man, if they can hear me, anyone in the office or in the Cleveland Indians organization, hey, Dolan, sell the damn team. If you don't want to put money into it, there's no salary cap on in baseball. This is the only sport that has no salary cap, so I don't understand. The teams, the big market teams, the guys that want to put money into the team, they're going to win.
And the thing is, too, like, you know, everyone talks about, the big markets, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you have a good team and we go to the World Series, it becomes a big market.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
pretty much.
Championship teams turn that around.
Yeah.
and it changes the market. I mean, look at the Cavs. Look at how big the market blew up here once the Cavs were winning, won the title and just going to playoffs every year.
Oh yeah, the economy was just everything awesome.
So spend the fucking money and get some good people. And then you can shove your fucking sorries in a sack.
Yeah, I really think they should. And there's no justifying, I spent money this year on Michael Bourne and other people.
Fuck Michael
them guys were
when they need to be recruiting Jason Bourne.
Yeah, man. He'll come in there and just murk everybody.
Yeah.
But no, anyways, they need to sell the team to someone that's going to care. And that's, just like moving on to the next segment, the NFL, that's, with the Browns, I love this owner because he gives a crap about winning.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy doesn't put up with the losing. So, anyways, got a story. The NFL, moving on. Johnny Manziel was actually kicked out of the CFL. The Canadian Football League. This guy can't get it together.
They were very polite about it.
Yeah, they were very polite. But the guy can't.
Please get the fuck out of my office.
Yeah, the guy can't get it together. I don't exactly know what he was. What happened? The whole situation. Obviously, he breached his contract.
Yeah.
And that led to him being dismissed, but
they didn't give any details into what exactly he did.
The only thing I can see next for Manziel is maybe that AFL.
Dude,
or
he's
AAF
pretty much done at this point. You can't make it in the Canadian Football League. Get the fuck out of here. You have one job, bro.
Go home.
Yeah.
Just go home.
But
fucking work at McDonald's.
Go get a job at Wal-mart.
The one guy that is doing very well. That might actually, you might see him again in the NFL here next season, or so. He might get another shot. Is he moved from the CFL to the new AAF league, and it's Trent Richardson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's actually been doing really well, and they just had an interview with him in Cleveland not too long ago. But he's doing well. But anyways, awesome. So my exciting news for the NFL right now, nothing big's happening except the combine and the draft's coming up.
Combine? Who the fuck is that?
The draft? Combine. NFL Combine. No, she knows nothing about sports.
No, what the fuck are you guys
Explain that for the sports.
Okay, so the NFL Combine is where all the top college prospects get an invite. And they go and do the 40-yard dash, shuffles. They do
basically a recruiting.
Yeah, they do all. Yeah, they do a bunch of stuff to show their skill sets.
It's just the name of it.
It sounds like what's that other word?
You mean Columbine?
Yeah, that's what I thought he was saying.
He's not going to have all the college students come and do like a mass shooting.
That's what I was like. Holy shit! Why are we talking about this in sports?
Yeah, I'm not going to do.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not going to do that. We're not gonna. That's not what's happening.
Sound difference.
But there is so Ohio State receiver Paris Campbell. These are So my take on the draft with the Cleveland Browns is, I know we have some good receivers, but we don't have one of those big beastie receivers. Okay. I know we need defense, but guess what? Defense is so deep in this draft.
Oh, deep.
So deep.
So deep.
I think in the second round,
deeper.
Stop saying so deep.
With those picks later on, we can get some defensive help. Some defensive. We need another defensive tackle, maybe a linebacker.
Nass grabber.
Yeah. Anyways, so Ohio State, Paris Campbell. He's tied now because another receiver actually tied him, but he had the fastest 40, man. He's Paris Campbell, if you don't know him, he's from Ohio State University, 6'1", he's 208 pounds, and the kid can fly. He ran a 4.3 140.
He doesn't have wings.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, the dude can. He's fast, man. And then there's another guy that's running under the radar. His name's Andy Isabella, but he's 5'9", 188 pounds. He's from UMass. This dude tied the 40 at 4.31, and he's someone I'm gonna see the Patriots drafting. Gotcha. He's a guy that's gonna go in the later rounds, but he's one of those small little white receivers, and I see him being taken by Bill Belichick. But anyways, the guy I want to get to and to end this is his cousin actually played for the Browns. This is the guy that I would love the Browns to draft. If they can get him, maybe he'll fall to the second round and we'll get him. Or maybe, we'll see what John Dorsey does, but I trust him. His name's DK Metcalf. This guy, Epic, is 6'4", 230 pounds, and the guy just ran a 4.33 40. You want to talk, and this is Eric Metcalf's cousin. Eric Metcalf, the running back for the Cleveland Browns, who was a nice piece to that Cleveland Browns squad. So I can see DK Metcalf if, listen, his cousins played in the NFL. He has a bunch of family that's been in the NFL. It's in the blood. I say the Browns, if John Dorsey, if he's going with a receiver, that's the guy to take. Him or Paris Campbell from Ohio State, because we all know those Ohio State receivers that have been coming into the league are pretty good. So, but yeah, that's my take. That's my sports, guys. Awesome. I don't know if you have any comments.
Let me see. Tommy Parker said, Jay's ready for football with the Cleveland Cobras football Neo Silverbacks. LOL. And then he said,
my semi-pro days are probably done, bro. Done.
And he also said, so deep, playing with dildos now.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, that's why I told you guys, you gotta stop saying so deep.
Yeah, exactly.
You're giving him the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Stop saying so deep.
Tommy.
There's a couple things I forgot to mention earlier with that topic with the Amazon thing.
Yeah.
Because I think I got cut off with the interview, wasn't it? Right?
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah. That sounds good.
If anybody was interested in that, first off, it's a part of Amazon's bigger plan to get 50% of its shipments to net zero carbon emissions by 2030. They've led a $700 million investment round.
Jesus.
For a company called Rivian, which promises to make an electric pickup truck and van by late 2020. Also, they have tested out hydrogen fuel cell forklifts in its warehouses.
Okay.
And they've done a test run of this, and they've already eliminated like over 60,000 boxes just by switching to one day.
Tommy Parker said, are they hiring?
You could always go online and check. I'm sure
he doesn't have that much information about it.
I'm sure if you go to, they did just open a big warehouse right over here in Warrensville Heights.
That's right, Allison.
Yep.
No, what? She said you were sidetracked by dildos.
That's what it was. Yep. Gotcha. True that. Yeah.
He's always sidetracked by dildos.
Of course.
Yes.
And on that note, we are giving away some tickets right now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know we were doing that.
Funny Noises Productions presents Catch a Rising Star Comedy Show.
Yay, another
Saturday,
show.
March 9th. 2019. It's the day before my birthday.
Yay!
You got Riley Lassen and Bart Dangus headlining the show. Chris Kettler is featured. They got David Horning featured. Samantha Archuo. Sorry, special guest. It's going to be at Tailgaters Sports Pub and Grill in Wadsworth, Ohio. It's between 7 and 9 p.m. March 9th. Call in 216-584-5718.
Call us.
Call in.
Call
win
us.
These tickets.
Possibly win the tickets.
Honestly, first caller to race to that phone and give us a call and
race to that phone. Race to it.
Yeah. There you go.
Shouldn't have to race to it. But whatever.
Yeah. So there we go.
Give that a couple minutes just so they can actually catch it.
Yeah.
And hear what you're talking about over there.
Yes.
They actually know something.
It's going to be a good show. We went to the show last weekend.
Last Sunday.
Sunday, yes. It was very windy out.
Fucking windy ass day.
Oh, man, it was bad. But we went out.
It was funny.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun.
You said that's a comedy club?
Well, it's I'm sorry, excuse me. It's a sports pub, but it's having a comedy show.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and there's going to be some decent comics there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Is that not the Jim Jeffries, right?
No.
Oh, okay. No, that's you told me that yesterday you're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
Okay.
My birthday is March 10th.
Well,
for my birthday, the wife picked up a couple Jim Jeffrey tickets, and we're going to go see that day.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes. What were you going to say, though, Jay?
Oh, nothing. I was going to say, the guy, our guest, I'm sorry, still a little concussed a little bit. Anyway,
I guess.
So anyways, the guy, our guest, he's going to be there that night?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. He was funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. No, he is going to be, his next show is 3/16 at No Fucks Given at the Terry Moore Inn. Well, the show's called No Fucks Given.
No Fucks Given.
He's not going to be there. That's not a place. I wish there was a place called
I would
No
go there all the time.
All right, hold on. There's it.
All right.
We have a call-in person.
Yeah.
See who it is.
I don't know if that's somebody for the tickets or what.
Or someone's just calling, your number just to talk to you.
Yeah. Wow, you went all blurry there for a second.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. Cool. I'm like a ghost today, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
phasing
sweet.
in and out.
No.
I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe nobody's there?
Nothing happened.
Hello?
He is the worst, luck with electronics. They hung up.
Yeah.
I mean, did you answer the phone, Epic Radio Show?
Yeah.
Because it just sounded like you just said hello.
No, I said you're on the Epic Radio Show.
Oh, okay.
Epic Radio Show. And but call back, whoever that was call. You said what, caller?
Just first one.
Well, okay. Well, call back. I noticed the number, so if you can call back, whoever just called.
Maybe there was a little issue there.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't hear whoever called. I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Moving on. You know what? Let's just take a quick break. When we get back, we'll get into crazy news. Keep it locked right here.
All right. Crazy news.
Yeah.
I love crazy.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Welcome.
Hello, people.
Yes. Tommy Parker won the tickets. Yay!
Awesome.
Him and his lovely wife, Chrissy, will be going to Wadsworth, Ohio for this show. They couldn't make it to the last one, but it's fine.
Hopefully they can make it to this one.
Yes.
Definitely.
Because he was like, oh, it's probably on a weekday. And I'm like, no, it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So then he was like, what did he say? He said, I want to see this. So
yeah. The last time, I think it was during the week.
It was a Thursday.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
It was a Valentine's Day thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And unfortunately, most of the time you can't get Valentine's Day off when you're working somewhere.
I know, it sucks.
So I guess it's crazy news time. Let's do this. Let's do crazy news.
When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Have a half-hour break.
No, I know.
What's wrong with
Anyways.
you? He's getting on my shit when it's not my fault. It's all his fault. Okay. So the first news story is man accused of dipping testicles in customer salsa. You know, there's a lot of fucking like Ballz and dildos and lots of interesting stuff we're talking about today.
Yeah.
In Maryville, Tennessee, a Tennessee man was jailed on felony charges after appearing to dip his testicles into a container of salsa that a customer had ordered online. The delivery driver allegedly recorded it and posted a video online saying, "This is what you get when you give an 89-cent tip for an almost 30-minute drive." News outlets reported that the passenger, 31-year-old Howard Matthew Webb, was arrested last week and charged with adulteration of food.
Adulteration of food.
Yes, adulteration. Jesus. That's the word they use.
Yeah.
Dinner Delivered said the food service has fired the driver and forwarded the information about her to authorities as well. Webb remains behind bars pending a March 12th hearing. His arrest warrant says they picked up the food for delivery from a local Mexican restaurant. The company issued a refund for the tainted food. Tainted. They use that. Tainted. Tainted. One more time. Tainted. He dipped his testicles in the salsa.
That's disgusting.
Tainted.
I mean, because a lot of there's some guys that just don't clean their shit.
That's
so
right.
Who knows how?
Yeah,
and he probably had dick cheese.
Ew, why? Why'd you say that? You're gross.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much the end of that story because it's straight to the point. It tells you everything you need to know.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah, definitely. If he comes, oh my gosh, that's gross.
Allison, this is going to hurt your heart a little bit.
Yeah, this is going to it bothers me too, and that's why I want to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Okay, woman spends 1,100 euros on plastic surgery for her cat as she thinks it's ugly.
What?
This poor kitty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this lady's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who I feel more,
Like
sympathy for. The cat or the lady for being so retarded.
Fucking stupid ass bitch. She must have some
stupid
kind
ass dumb ass bitch.
You
we don't give a fuck
bitch.
about you.
You silly bitch.
I called Jay a silly bitch last
Yeah, that's
night.
why I said it.
And I don't even know why. That was so funny.
He just called him a silly bitch. It's just so funny.
He's like,
oh, so funny though.
Shut up, you silly bitch.
I don't even remember what I said.
I don't even know.
It was funny.
It was funny though.
So before I get into this, Tommy Parker said, "I sure hope the Epic Radio Show can be there also." I mean, we actually have a show we're going to that night.
We have plans
that we didn't know before this one. And Tommy Parker also said, "I see not a cat." He said, "I see a dildo in the soup. Puddin' pops. LOL."
What you do is you put the dildo in the pop and the pudding.
Oh my God.
And he said the t-shirts are totally awesome.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't think you can see it.
We will get some to give away on the show eventually.
Probably next couple months or so.
We'll figure it out.
Jay will buy all the t-shirts. I'll just throw like Jay, Larry, Antonio. You buy all the shirts.
Yeah.
Because me and Tommy are poor, so we have 87 kids. We can't afford all these shirts right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, a pet owner has been accused of animal abuse for taking her cat to get plastic surgery on its face. I know. Yes, Allison said, "Poor kitty." Yes, poor kitty. The unnamed woman from China, yeah, she better go unnamed. That bitch would be beat to death. I'm just saying. Took her cat in to have an operation on its eyes after claiming she didn't like the shape of them and thought they were ugly.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
Like, that's so sad. The gray cat is said to have...
Get a new cat.
Like,
I mean,
if you don't like the kitty,
she didn't skin them and put her in the fucking rice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The gray cat is said to have undergone a double eyelid operation, or Asian blepharoplasty. I'm not sure if that's right. It's close.
Whoa.
That's a really long word. It's like, I never learned that in fucking school. Where a crease is added to the animal's eyelids to create the look of a monolid. In order to do this, the vets made a cut on each of the cat's eyelids with a scalpel. This poor kitty. I want to punch this bitch in the face.
That's
this poor
messed
kitty.
up. This darn cat.
A television station also revealed shocking photos of the cat following the procedure, which is believed to have cost the woman the 1,100 euros. In the pictures, part of the cat's fur has been shaved off its face, revealing that the poor animal's eyes are very red and swollen.
Aw, poor kitty.
Yeah.
According to the staff at a place I cannot pronounce, where the opera's performed, that's the name of it, the place I cannot pronounce. The double eyelid surgery is common, with many dog owners opting to have it done so their pets can participate in shows. Get the fuck out of here. That's terrible. The fuck are you, like, you're practically mutilating your animals. Like, because you don't like the way it looks, then don't fucking get the animal to begin with.
And another thing is,
they're
like,
animals.
It's one thing, whatever you do with yourself, fine.
Yeah.
You want to make yourself look
You want to give yourself some weird fucking eyelids or fucking get, like, whatever. But this is an animal. Why?
They don't give a fuck about that. They just want to live and eat.
Be happy. Like, they just want to sleep
and lay around all day.
Get loved. They just want to be loved. Just like we do.
They don't want no fucking eyelid surgery.
Let's see, what else does it say? However, they added that there can be a health risk when the surgery is performed on cats, and it can cause a lot of discomfort. Well, no fucking kidding. Of course, the cat owner in question has been heavily criticized on social media. The one person said, it doesn't even look like the same cat anymore. This is plain torture. Yeah. Another commenter said, I would go as far as to say this is animal abuse, complete disregard for the poor cat's feelings, completely unnecessary. Absolutely. So, yeah, fuck this lady and her bitch ass, because what the fuck? Like, why? Yeah. I just don't, like, what do you get out of this? Like, just, because you like the look of your cat now? Like, the eyelids? I've never seen an animal that their eyelids bothered me so much I felt like it needed to have surgery. Yeah. If there's something wrong with an animal that they need surgery, that's one thing. But if this isn't like affecting the cat,
cosmetic surgery on pets is
if this isn't affecting the cat's health, like what is the?
In fact, it could actually affect it now.
They can make it. You know, it's like it's obviously very uncomfortable and it was very painful for the kitty. This poor kitty. All right. I just looking at the picture and it's like it's just poor kitty. Yeah. Makes me sad. Aww. Fuck you people. You're fucking up animals. The fuck's wrong with you? Okay.
Whatever.
Exactly. Fuck you. Your face. Okay. This one's a little weird. Let's see. People fight over crab legs at local buffet using tongs like swords. And these people that it shows, this makes sense. For some reason. Like, these two would get into that kind of situation. This makes sense. Okay. There's no doubt, this is actually how it starts. There's no doubt that one of the most popular items on the buffet line is crab legs. So I'm just reading what the person wrote. I thought it was kind of funny. Personally, I tower those things on my plate whenever I see them. So it comes to no surprise that people would stoop low enough to fist fight over them. But they didn't fist fight. They fucking sword fighted, basically. Meteor Buffet in Huntsville, Alabama prides itself on its wide selection of Chinese and seafood. Obviously the reviews on Yelp are really great because these motherfuckers fought over them. Known for their popularity, people tend to wait in line to grab the crab legs before they run out. According to Huntsville police, after Gerald Johnson, who happened to be eating dinner at the restaurant when the fight happened, the diners started fighting with each other and pushing each other out of the way to get to the crab legs. John Chapman and Chiquita Jenkins took the metal tongs and started using them as fencing swords on each other. Nice. It's not something you typically hear if you can imagine a fencing match. Yeah. Oh my god. Everyone was saying they cut me in line, she cut me in line, he cut me in line. I was here first.
He's got a big ass band-aid on top of his head.
Yeah, he got
I think he lost that, man.
I think he lost.
Yeah. Oh, his face says fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm just tired. Was this even worth it? I just want to go to sleep.
Over crab legs. You know what, man, though? Some people, I can already see this scenario. Some people are ignorant as heck, man. Like,
oh, no, man. This is ridiculous.
Over the dumbest shit. Like, remember a couple of weeks ago, the picture of the chick was just, when you showed it, was like, what the, you could just picture the scenario of the chick when she farted, and the dude was like, what did he say? He said something to her like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, or something. And then she stabbed him.
And then the chick like stabbed him. Like, yeah. Dude, that is disgusting.
It is. Like, I do remember that story. Yeah. I do.
Like, geez, man.
Yeah, but I think that was the one where you could see the like there was all these other pictures, right? Is that what you're talking about? Where you see the decline, where she looked like a normal person, then like years later she looks like a crackhead and shit.
I think,
was that the one?
It might have been.
I know the story he's talking about. I don't remember like much about the details. I don't think I covered that story. I don't think it was someone else. But. Chapman and Jenkins were both arrested. Chapman facing disorderly conduct, and Jenkins facing third-degree assault because she fucking. That guy has a Band-Aid on his head. Yep. Obviously, she fucked him up.
Yeah.
When questioned later, the two agreed their tempers got the best of them.
Obviously.
And this isn't the first time, apparently, a buffet brawl broke out over crab legs. In April 2016, two people got in an altercation which resulted in a cut lip and broken front tooth.
Jeez.
One diner even sprayed pepper spray to break up the fight.
That's crazy.
Chapman and Jenkins face hundreds of dollars in fines, well above the $10.58 charge for the buffet.
Definitely.
You people are cray-cray. You people are crazy.
So was that it for crazy news?
Yeah, that is it for crazy news. These motherfuckers are cray.
In other news, Suicide Squad 2 new details. If you're a fan of comic book movies.
If you're a fan, if you're not, whatever.
You know, but two of its lead actors are not going to be on the project. Will Smith and Margot Robbie.
And I love Margot Robbie.
I know, are not going to be in Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Jay's like, ah, man.
So at this point, is it even worth seeing?
I mean, I feel like I'd give it a chance.
No.
But I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. I mean, who's going to be in it? Like, is it just going to be everybody else or nobody else from the...
And that's the thing, too. There's not a whole lot much. But we do know that James Gunn is going to be directing it. He was originally the one that was doing Guardians of the Galaxy. He was fired by Disney over jokes he made on Twitter. And then... Warner Brothers picked him up to direct Suicide Squad 2. Will Smith, he wasn't officially set to do the sequel, and it kind of came down to scheduling in regards to his backing out, not necessarily anything else. Mm-hmm. There's conflicting stories on the Margot Robbie thing because first off, okay, so there was a story that broke that she wasn't going to be part of Birds of Prey, which is slated to be open on February 7th, 2020.
What exactly is that movie?
Birds of Prey is like, it's female led, so it'd be like Harley Quinn, there would be Batgirl, and a couple other characters I cannot think, maybe Catwoman.
Gotcha.
Okay, so, and then there was the, and then she wasn't supposed to be in Suicide Squad 2, but in this article it says she is, but I've read others where she isn't. I'm not exactly sure if she's going to be on there or not.
Just have to find out.
So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, it's looking like both of them will not be on. So
it's really, I mean, I think they were both really good in the parts they played in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they were kind of the leaders.
I think so, too.
You know?
I mean,
I don't... the other characters in
they were kind of bland.
Yeah, they were like those two characters made that movie kind of. Not made it, but
I would say so.
Yeah, I mean,
I would say
especially.
so. I mean, because
I think it would be the Joker,
Harley Quinn, and Deadshot.
And
how are you gonna have the Suicide Squad without?
Yeah. I mean, because I don't even remember who else was in it. Like that one guy got killed pretty quick. The one guy who tried to flee, he got killed pretty quick, so he wasn't even really there for that long. And then there was
a guy who was in charge of keeping.
There was the guy with the fire. I can't remember his name.
Diablo.
And
he died at the end. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
A little late now.
At this point.
If you wanted to see it, you probably have seen it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think it's on Netflix now. So, or it was for a while.
It was.
So I don't know. I think they were like the main two that kind of like pushed it to keep everybody doing what they ended up doing in the movie.
Not only that, but I think they had more of a backstory and more of a motivation.
I like Diablo's backstory because I like how they covered that up.
Yeah.
But the other guys, there wasn't a whole lot. They didn't give them like everybody like a fair amount of time to like shed like light on what they.
Well, the problem is when you're having an ensemble cast like that, you run into time issues. You know, it's like. Who do you focus on?
Well, but then they happen to focus on these two and like maybe like one or two other people, but then now they're not going to be possibly not in the next sequel.
That they focused on aren't going to
be in the sequel, and that's kind of like, oh, well.
It's like, well, who the fuck is it going to be? I mean, because one of my complaints...
are they going to... I mean, I understand the actor and the actress, but are they going to have those characters just someone else playing the characters, maybe?
That I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. So we'll keep an eye out on this.
Wondering.
Let you know when we know more. But yeah, as of right now, it's looking like both of them are out. So that's going to be a challenge for James Gunn. If you, have thoughts, feelings on any of this, you want to sound off, go ahead in the comments. We will read that. We got anything or no?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Nothing on this particular topic.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go on break. When we get back, we're going to talk about testicle-flavored beer.
And how delicious that sounds.
Yeah. And then... As far as I know, the Ant-Man will be calling in to do his Is It Legal?
So
keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. We shall return.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. What do you mean?
Maybe, possibly. Yeah. I don't know. What if we don't return?
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Alright, welcome back everybody to the Epic Radio Show. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, all the social medias.
All of them.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All those
Check out our website, theepicradioshow.com. We're going to be putting on there some little bios of the cast on there. That's coming shortly. And we're going to do a...
Why are you looking at me?
Blog. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. There's also another announcement. So I wanted to keep people updated with the whole Amazon Prime situation.
The Ant-Man's ready to go.
Okay.
All right.
So anyways, so with the whole Amazon Prime thing, originally what we were going to do, the best of the Epic Radio Show. But unfortunately, there's a lot of guidelines. There's a lot of things
that would be difficult to take out.
Yeah, like they don't want a watermark in the corner of the screen. Example would be, let's see, like here, like so. Any prolonged image that's on the screen for a long time, stuff like that. Anyways, so we're gonna have to think of something else,
unfortunately,
to do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to revamp a piece of the show or have like a bonus show
something.
We're gonna figure out something. But since I don't have a deadline, we're really gonna think about it. Really create something great for the fans. We're gonna keep the live show because that was always in my plans to do. But we're gonna do something a little different for people with the Amazon Prime account. So it's gonna be in the works. It's gonna be a little bit more of a production than this show, I guess, would be. It's gonna be it's exciting though. I mean, in a way, it's probably gonna be better instead of just throwing up shows that you probably already seen before and that you can see on YouTube. So look out for that. I'm hoping in the next 4 to 5 months we should have a good solid 8 episodes of that. We got to work it out with everybody in the cast though. Who's this? Okay. So anyways, I just wanted to keep everyone updated with that because we ran into issues with the uploads and everything.
Repeatedly.
And, it was a blow, but it's not anything that we can't take care of.
Right.
And in fact, it's probably going to be better. So we're going to talk about our last topic. Or, you know what? Let's do this. Is it legal first
because he's on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to switch it around.
Yeah, because I actually... Well,
didn't he want to talk about it?
He wanted to talk about it.
All right, he's on here, brother.
What's going on, Ant-Man?
Not much. What's happening?
Not much, man. We're actually about to start talking about this testicle-flavored beer, and then we'll go into... is it legal?
Nice. Okay.
Right.
Let me get away from the church before we start talking about this stuff.
You don't want Jesus to hear you.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, don't listen, Jesus.
Anyways, I kind of gave that away, but so...
Well, I don't want the church burning down, because...
That's right.
Exactly.
Well, anyways...
Take care, buddy.
There's this testicle flavored beer, and it takes a lot of balls to chug it. Craft beer flavors are maybe possibly definitely getting out of hand.
Yeah.
1 second you're chuckling over Lucky Charms themed IPA and Blockbuster Ale, and the next year side-eyeing a testicle flavored brew. So, yep, basically Colorado-based Wine Coop and Iceland's Stedgy have both created their own ball beers.
Did you say coop or poop?
I'm sorry? Win
Did you say coop or poop?
Coop.
No, Win Coop.
I thought he said poop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thank you for asking because I thought he said poop too. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. So, anyways... so basically, it's the Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout. I guess that's what it's called. All started as an April Fool's joke until people apparently started liking it.
It's funny because Corey said this sounds like a bad prank.
Yeah. Now the brand offers an annual limited release, so it's got to have a fan base. Roasted with barley, 7 specialty grains, Styrian golden hops, and obviously bull testicles. The beer has a 7.2 ABV and a nice meaty flavor. According to the best products, the Denver staple takes about 6 hours to brew and is stored for 3 to 4 weeks before it's served out.
Allison said, who taste tested it and said, yep, that's balls.
Yep.
I think it was epic, honestly.
It's funny because I would have tasted it like, man, this tastes like balls.
He's like, yep, that's balls.
Oh my God.
For sure, balls.
Hey, what do you think, Larry? What do you think about some...
Larry?
Did I say Larry?
Yeah.
Sorry. Ant-Man.
Hey.
Sorry, Ant-Man.
I definitely would not drink that. I've never even had Rocky Mountain oysters, so I doubt I would ever drink some ball beers, whatever.
Ball beer.
Hey, it might put some hair down there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it might make my balls bigger. I don't know, but I don't want to try it.
I don't want it?
What I would do, I would make other people try it.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, this beer is great.
I wonder if it's salty.
Oh. So gross. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Nasty. So.
I don't know where people. Pretty soon they're gonna, make beer out of people's wieners or something. I don't know where
it's close enough.
Vagina flavored beer.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah. It's like they're close to that region. That might be the next thing.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross.
Or have Chad flavored beer.
What?
You know what a Chad is, right?
No, what
that's the space between your asshole and your dick.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you call it?
I thought that was I thought that was called something else.
Who named it after?
I thought it was the taint.
I thought it was the taint too.
What do you think that is? That's between the asshole and the fucking.
You said Chad though. I thought it was called the taint.
No, according to Urban Dictionary. It's called a Chad.
Thank you, Tommy.
Okay, Chad.
According to Urban Dictionary.
We learned something new.
Okay,
we learned something new every day.
We're gonna have to talk about that one day.
Yeah.
I've heard of it called the taint or the gooch. That's what I know.
So gross.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I'm like, I thought it was a taint.
Yeah,
it's the Chad also.
I guess so.
It has a name. They named it after a person.
Yeah, they named it after a fucking football player, a high school football player.
Cinco.
Oh my god.
It was named after Chad Ocho Cinco. Anyways,
oh my goodness.
It's almost that time.
Let's see. Hang on.
What?
Let me see if there's any comments that I didn't read. Tommy Parker said, I've never tasted balls. And he said, salty balls? Ew. Gross.
You would just assume there would be overabundance of salt.
Overabundance of salty baldness.
Yeah.
In your mouth.
Salt meaty.
Meaty, salty balls.
Anyways,
pretty soon they'll be making ball cheese or something like that,
Yeah, exactly.
It's gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
That was brought up earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Why was that brought up earlier in the show, though? Why?
I don't remember. Something about. Oh yeah, because
dick cheese.
Because you were doing crazy news and talked about that dude dipping his nuts.
Yeah,
in the salsa.
He dipped his balls in the salsa.
Yeah,
balls in the salsa.
It's like somebody might have a nut allergy.
Yeah.
Gross. So disgusting.
Anyways, it's time for Is Illegal. All right, Ant-Man. Are you ready for this?
Are you ready?
I can't even get out of my parking spot because some asshole blocked me in here at the church.
Yeah.
Is it legal?
It's not legal to kill him. Just saying.
You have 5 questions this week. Let's see how you do. We'll all kind of play along. Except for me because I know the answers.
And me because I.
Do you remember the answers?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll try to play along.
Okay, so first question, Ant-Man.
All right.
And those of you at home. Is it legal for bingo games to last longer than 3 hours in North Carolina?
Oh, I should know this.
I'm going to say it's illegal.
What would you... Hold on. Why should you know this, Jay?
Because he's in North Carolina all the time.
No, I know, but I'm just thinking like he just
I'm at bingo halls and shit.
For like 5 hours. Like, I know it's legal.
Yeah,
I've been there for like 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm at bingo halls and
but
shit.
the answer is yes, it is legal.
I was going to say that.
But...
Fuck.
3 hours is legal, but if you go over 5, it's illegal.
Is it?
Yep.
Wow.
What the hell?
Over 5 hours, it's illegal.
I'm not understanding why this is even a law.
I don't know.
Ant, can you give me some perspective?
No, he can't.
Some vision on this. Why is this a law, bro?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't even know. I said you.
I can tell you why a lot of old people play bingo, right?
Yeah.
Their life expectancy is very short.
Oh, gotcha.
So, what I'm thinking is,
they have to take their meds, bro.
These old people could fucking play bingo for like 12 hours, and then you got granny who's got to get back to the nursing home or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You got to take your nap.
For med call.
Get your medication.
Well, I mean, think about the people actually calling the numbers and stuff. You're like, God damn it, man. Like, These people just want to go all day. Like,
well, just think about this too. The smell. You know, a lot of them are wearing diapers.
52.
B-52.
Bingo!
I don't think B-52 is an optional thing. Whatever.
Have you guys ever played bingo at a church and won?
No.
Most fucking old people get pissed off. Let me tell you.
I know. They look at dude. Their death stare is crazy.
They make sure bingo fights don't break out.
Yeah. They look at you
like old grandma turns into some fucking crazy bitch. I can tell you that. I almost got beat up one day.
Bitch, that was my win.
That was my win.
That was my card. I should have got that one.
That's exactly what they say. That was my win.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, it's not, girl, because guess what?
It's mine.
Bingo.
Second question. Is it legal to sell your eyeballs in Texas?
I'm going to say, him, I'm sorry.
I'm going to say it's Texas. Anything goes. It is legal.
Sorry, man. 0 for 2 right now.
I was going to say yeah, too, dude. So yeah.
He's there with you.
Yeah.
Texas, everything goes. Do all the bullshit.
I would have thought it, man.
Obviously not with
Where is it legal that you can sell your eyeballs?
Maybe it'll be answered.
Why the hell was that a law?
Yeah.
Don't eyeball me, boy.
Texas chain. Don't eyeball fucking me, boy.
So stupid.
Is it legal to cheat on your spouse in Michigan?
It's Michigan.
I'm gonna say it's legal.
And you would be wrong again, Ant-Man.
Damn.
I was thinking so too, because it's Michigan.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Jay? Because it's Michigan. Fucking Michigan.
I don't know. I'm a Buckeyes fan.
That's why.
Man, I'm doing horrible today.
Oh man.
No, and I'm surprised because you got all but one last week.
Time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Let's
rocking it out though.
Is it legal to have your butt hanging out in New Mexico?
Son of a bitch. Now I gotta think about this.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna say it's legal.
And you are correct.
Wow.
You are actually correct. Good job.
Yeah,
so damn, what's going on in Mexico, man?
New Mexico.
Or New Mexico. What's going on over there, man?
I don't know.
I'm thinking prostitution.
Man, that's how they sell their booty, probably.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Sell their booty.
That's where people sagging the pants. That's where it came from.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I heard that.
Well, besides prison.
Besides prison.
Well, they're not even sagging. They're just sagging. They're sagging their pants, and they don't even have underwear. They just let their shit hang out.
God.
Hey, you don't even know how many times people get caught by the cops trying to run saggy ass pants.
Make sure your pants are pulled up. You might escape.
Pants around the ankles.
That's why if you see somebody with their pants up, you're like, damn, I'm in for a run.
Well, hey, the best part about it is when they go to reach to pull their pants up, technically you could tase their asses because they're reaching for something.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So,
last question.
All right. Is it legal to toss dwarves in Florida?
To toss worms?
Dwarves.
Oh, to toss dwarves?
Yeah.
In where?
Florida? Yep.
Did you say Florida? Yeah. Definitely. You're not allowed to do it in fucking, what is that place called? Goddamn Washington.
Land?
You can toss it in Florida.
The Wizard of Oz.
That's rude. So silly.
I'm sorry, Ant-Man, but that is a no.
That's a no from Florida.
So you got 1 out of 5 today.
That is miserably failing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Damn.
Well, I figured, I know up in Washington State, they just put a ban on dwarves. I never even knew it was a thing to toss dwarves. I never even seen a dwarf.
Yeah, I've never had that desire to toss a dwarf.
When I heard that, I was like, what the hell's going on?
What the hell's going on in that booth?
That's what I'm saying. It's getting fucked up.
I accidentally kicked a white.
Nice.
Well,
sorry.
My thing is this, man, they must be so fucking bored in certain areas where, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We don't have dwarves here in Ohio. I've never even seen one.
I seen close to one, but
they live in the fields.
In the trees. They come out of the tree with the cookies.
At night, yeah. All their last names are Keebler.
Oh my goodness. Let me see. I think I have some comments.
Wait,
here.
that's elves. That's not,
Allison Reagan said Michigan sucks, and she said I'd say yes, toss them.
Toss them.
Toss them damn dwarves, apparently. She wants to toss a goddamn dwarf.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't even act like I wouldn't want to, at least once.
It would be fun for the dwarf, too.
Unless I toss them into, like, you know those things that kids play in, those giant things.
I thought it was a sport,
stuff?
Wasn't it?
I think so.
Dwarf tossing a sport? That's a weird sport.
Look that up real quick.
I heard it was a sport.
Why are we looking this up?
I don't know. We have to know.
We have to
This
know.
is ridiculous. I don't understand. I just need to know real quick.
It is a competitive bar sport that involves picking up a dwarf
and throwing it
in a harness
or the sticky, the Velcro.
Yeah.
Right.
With luck, the dwarf lands safely. It involves picking up a dwarf in a harness and hurling him as far as you can. With luck, the dwarf lands safely on a mattress.
Oh my god, with luck?
Oh my god.
Just luck? Well, maybe he won't land safely. Maybe he'll get hurt.
That is why it's illegal in Florida, because the motherfuckers were getting too fucked up.
They're just throwing them in traffic.
Yeah.
Throwing them into a creek, throwing them off a bridge.
Throwing them to crocodiles.
Like here. Throwing them off a building.
Yeah, that was like the big dwarf feeding of 1972.
This is terrible. I feel bad for dwarves. Sorry if there's any dwarves listening right now. Water. Sorry.
But anyways, that was illegal. That's the show, guys. We'll be on next week. On my birthday, March 10th.
His birthday.
Our guest will be Chad Zumach.
Woo!
Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you,
Antonio,
welcome for being on the show.
Yes.
Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, everyone.
I'm glad we got all the parking spots.
Yeah.
All that time.
Are you going to be back?
Damn.
Are you going to be with us next week, Anthony?
I'll be there next week.
Awesome. All right, so thank you, fans. We will see you next week. Chad Zumach will be on the show. Thank you. We will see you next week.
Thank you to everybody.
Take care.
Yep, take care. Right. And as always, make life epic.
Yeah, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
No!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.